Planning to visit the UK but confused about the visa process? Well, you've landed at the right place. Today we're diving into the nitty-gritty of applying for a UK standard visitor visa. It's a task that might seem daunting initially with its myriad forms, documents and procedures. But fear not, we're here to simplify it all for you. This video is your comprehensive guide designed to walk you through the process step by step. We'll start by understanding what a UK standard visitor visa is before moving on to the necessary documents you'll need to gather. We'll then guide you through filling out the application form, paying the fee, and booking your appointment. Finally, we'll discuss what to expect when attending your appointment and waiting for the decision. So sit back, relax, and get ready to navigate the UK visa application process with ease. Together, we'll turn this seemingly complex task into a smooth and manageable journey. First things first, what exactly is a UK standard visitor visa? Well, let's delve into that. A UK standard visitor visa is a type of visa that allows you to stay in the United Kingdom for a period of up to 6 months. It's the perfect option for those who wish to visit the UK for leisure, to see family and friends, or to conduct business. It's important to note that this visa does not permit you to work in the UK, receive public funds, or marry or register a civil partnership. So if you're planning to move to the UK permanently or for work, this isn't the visa for you. Now, who's eligible for a UK standard visitor visa? The eligibility criteria are quite clear. You must be able to prove that you will leave the UK at the end of your visit, can support yourself and any dependents for the duration of your trip without working or accessing public funds, and can pay for your return or onward journey. Furthermore, your planned activities in the UK must align with the visa's terms. For example, if you are coming to the UK for a business-related activity, you must show that you are not planning to make the UK your main home through frequent or successive visits. The length of your stay in the UK depends on your purpose of visit. Generally, you can stay for up to 6 months. However, if you're coming for private medical treatment, or you're an academic on sabbatical and coming for research, you may be able to stay for up to 11 months or 12 months respectively. In some cases, frequent visitors who have a good travel history may be granted a long-term standard visitor visa that lasts 2, 5, or even 10 years. However, even with a long-term visa, you can only stay for a maximum of 6 months during any given year. Now that you know what a UK standard visitor visa is, let's move on to the application process. The first step in the visa application process is gathering the necessary documents. This may seem daunting at first, but worry not. We'll walk you through each of them, one by one. First and foremost, you'll need a valid passport. Ensure it has at least one blank page for the visa stamp and is valid for the entire duration of your planned stay in the UK. If your passport is set to expire soon, it's best to renew it before applying. Next, you'll need to show proof of your finances. This is to assure the UK immigration authorities that you can support yourself during your stay. Bank statements for the past 6 months are typically sufficient. They should clearly display your name and current balance. If someone else is sponsoring your trip, you'll need the bank statements instead, along with a letter confirming their willingness to fund your visit. Then comes proof of employment or studies. If you're employed, a letter from your employer stating your position, salary, and the length of your employment should do the trick. If you're a student, you'll need a letter from your school or university confirming your enrollment and details of your course. Accommodation details in the UK are also crucial. If you're staying with friends or family, a letter from them confirming this, along with their address, will be required. If you're planning to stay in a hotel or rented accommodation, a booking confirmation will suffice. Lastly, you'll need details of your travel itinerary. This doesn't have to be overly detailed, but it should give a rough idea of what you plan to do during your stay and the places you intend to visit. Remember, all these documents need to be in English or Welsh. If they're not, you'll have to provide a certified translation. Bagging these documents might feel like a small victory, and rightly so. You've just crossed off the first task on your to-do list, and you're one step closer to your UK adventure. Once you have all the necessary documents, you're ready for the next step. With the documents in hand, you're now ready to fill out the application form. To start, you'll need to access the application form online. You can do this by visiting the UK government's official website. Navigate to the visa section, and there you'll find the standard visitor visa application form. Remember, Filling out the form online is the only method of application, so ensure you have a stable internet connection. Let's dive into the process of completing the form. It's a step-by-step guide, but don't rush through it. Take the time to read each question carefully and provide accurate, honest answers. The information you provide should match the documents you've gathered. Any discrepancies could lead to delays or even rejection of your visa application. The form will ask for basic information like your full name, date of birth, and nationality. You'll also need to provide contact details, including your current address, phone number, and email address. Next, it will delve into your travel plans. This includes the purpose of your visit, your planned arrival and departure dates, and details about where you'll be staying. Be specific and truthful. You'll also be asked about your financial situation, including your income and savings. Be prepared to provide information about your employment and any financial dependents. This helps the authorities assess your ability to support yourself during your stay. Lastly, you'll need to answer questions about your travel history, including any previous visits to the UK or other countries, and any criminal history. Again, honesty is paramount. Once you've filled out all the fields, review your application thoroughly. Check for any typos or errors, and ensure all information is complete and correct. Submitting an incomplete or inaccurate form can result in unnecessary complications. So, take your time, double-check everything, and if you're unsure about anything, seek advice. Keep in mind that the completion of the application form is a significant part of the visa application process. It's your chance to present your case to the authorities, so treat it with the seriousness it deserves. After filling out the application form, you're halfway through the process. The next step is to pay the visa fee and book an appointment at a visa application center. Now, it's time to take a leap forward towards your dream journey. Once you've filled out your application form, the next step is to pay the visa fee. The fee for a UK standard visitor visa is typically around £95, but it might vary slightly depending on your location and the current exchange rate. You can easily pay this fee online using a credit or debit card. It's as simple as buying a book or ordering a pizza online. Just follow the prompts on the screen and in a matter of a few clicks, you're done. But remember, paying the fee doesn't mean you've secured the visa, it's just the entry ticket to the process. So don't start packing your bags just yet. There's still an important step left: booking an appointment at a visa application center. This appointment isn't a job interview or an interrogation session. So don't let your nerves get the best of you. It's a simple, straightforward process where your biometric information will be collected. This includes your fingerprints and a photograph. This is done to confirm your identity and ensure the security of your travel. Booking the appointment is also a breeze. Once you've paid your visa fee, you'll be directed to a page where you can choose an appointment slot at the nearest visa application center. You can pick a date and time that suits you best, just like reserving a table at your favorite restaurant. So you've filled out your application, paid the fee, and booked your appointment. You're now one step closer to your UK adventure. But don't forget to mark your calendar and set a reminder for the appointment. You wouldn't want to miss it. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to your dream destination. So take a deep breath, stay focused, and keep moving forward. Once the appointment is booked, you're almost at the finish line. The final steps are attending your appointment and waiting for the decision. So, what can you expect at your appointment? It's quite straightforward, really. You'll be submitting your documents and having your biometric information taken. This includes a scan of your fingerprints and a digital photograph of your face. It's a quick and simple procedure, and the staff at the Visa Application Center will guide you through it. After your appointment, your application will be sent for processing, and you'll move into the waiting phase. Typically, you can expect a decision on your UK Standard Visitor Visa within 3 weeks. However, it's important to remember that processing times can vary. So sit tight. It's a waiting game now, and while it might seem like the longest 3 weeks of your life, rest assured that the adventure awaiting you on the other end is well worth it. And there you have it, the entire UK Standard Visitor Visa application process in a nutshell.